stream of the season. I just want to talk to you guys just the way I did. When was it? A couple days ago on Saturday, where we're just going to chop it up a little bit and talk about three matches: Crystal Palace Wolves, Liverpool Villa, and of course, the elephant in the room: Arsenal versus Manchester United. Not the result I hoped for, but a great result nevertheless. Anyway the game went, it would have been a great result for me. So, guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. The like goal for today's live stream is 200 likes, whether it's on the replay or during the live stream. 200 likes. Smash up the thumbs up button. Let's get into the habit of doing that, man. In the car, of course, I had to get out the house because I've been there all morning. My wife did a double at her job, and of course, I had to, be there with my son until he finally went back to sleep. So, finally getting to leave the house. Today's my day off, of course, and it's Labor Day. So, happy Labor Day to anybody celebrating. So I was just in the house doing a little bit of personal grooming. That's why I'm looking nice and spiffy right now. You guys could tell, right? You guys could tell I'm just fresh off the blade, So let's talk, man. Let's talk. Big up to everybody in the house right now. Appreciate you guys tuning in to yet another live stream, man. I should have actually got my laptop so I could tune into the stream, so I could talk to you guys because I really can't see the comments right now. You know what? I think I should run in. Should I run in? You know what? You know what? I don't know. Should I run in and get my laptop? What do you guys think? I think I should run inside and get the laptop. No, it's all right, man. It's all right. So what I'm gonna do? Let me open the stream on my YouTube, and I could toggle from the YouTube to the Google page where I'm gonna talk about the games. So I'm gonna do exactly that. Let me do that. So yeah. That's gonna be a better idea. So guys, don't forget to smash up the thumbs up button. Let's go. And okay, I have comments right here. So big up to Lego Dude. How are you, man? Victor, Jomo, Jordan Hyman in the house. Lavanya in the house. Big up to you. Big up to everybody, man. Guys, smash up the thumbs up button. 200 likes for the video. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about these three matches. But before we talk about those games, let us do a quick recap of all 10 games that were played this weekend. I'm not gonna get into detail. If you want to hear the detail, go and watch the other live stream where we talked about Billions FC Chelsea. And someone had the freaking heart. Someone had heart. I only pulled out the Portuguese shirt because I just wanted something to wear and I saw it and I just put it on. Someone had the heart to comment and told me about City and their spending and their cheating and how I shouldn't be talking about Chelsea. Guys, that is the reason why I addressed the whole Man City being accused of cheating and the breaches and all of that. I spoke about it. I joked about my own team so that you don't have a chance to joke about it. You could tell that person didn't really watch the stream properly. But Chelsea spent $1 billion in the last year. Man City probably spent $1 billion under Pep Guardiola. It's not comparable. And that is why I can't stand with some people. You know what I mean? They get so emotional is that we are accused of cheating, allegedly, by the league, by UEFA. That's the facts. Is it a fact that we cheated? That's left to be proven. You understand what I'm saying? But it is a fact that Chelsea spent $1 billion in 1 year. It's a fact. It is a fact. You see what I mean? So I don't know why people getting mad over the billions thing. Billions FC losing to Forest. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Respect the Forest, though. You know what I mean? European Royal. Guys, look. Luton 1, West Ham 2, Sheffield United 2, Everton 2, Man City 5, Fulham 1. Listen, beating Fulham ain't for everybody, man. Don't forget that. Beating Fulham. And that's the reason why Arsenal are not winning the title. I'm going to maintain that. Listen, I'm going to come with the heat. I'm going to come with the heat. I'm going to say some controversial things. I'm going to come with the heat. You might not agree with me, but this is where I stand. If you can't beat Fulham, You see what I'm saying? Man City smashed up Fulham and Arsenal can't beat Fulham. Come on. The signs are already there. They're already there. If Arsenal cannot beat City twice or even earn a point, they can't win the title. You see what I mean? They got to face Liverpool. I'm not even sure if they could beat Billions FC right now. You see? I'm not even sure if they could beat Tottenham right now. You see what I mean? Look, Billions FC nil, Nottingham Forest won, and that was a whole match for Billions FC Chelsea. But big up to all the Chelsea fans in the house, though. Big up to everybody watching the stream, guys. Smash up the thumbs up button. We're live and direct. Coming with the fire, man. I'm coming with the fire, guys. I'm coming with the fire. Guys, I wanted to go in the basement today, but just wanted to get out the house, man. I don't want to be stuck in the house. Burnley 2, Spurs 5. Heung-min Son with a hat trick, so give it up to Son. Haaland with a hat trick, Son with a hat trick. And of course, guys, Evan Ferguson scored a hat trick as Brighton beat Newcastle 3-1. And there was a 2-2 draw between Brentford and Bournemouth. So to get to the games that I haven't covered yet, let's talk about Palace 3, Wolves 2. I think I predicted a draw for that, or I don't think. Let me look at my book. I have my book right here. Let me see what I predicted. I predicted a 1-1 draw. You know what I mean? And that game ended in a 3-2 win for Palace, man. In this game, Hudson Edward in the 56th, all the goals were scored in the second half. Then he had an equalizer by Huang, came off the bench, 65th minute. Then Eberiche Eze with a brilliant skill to score in the 78th minute. And then Edward again in the 84th. And Mateus Cunha with a consolation in the 96th. Give it up to Tyreek Mitchell. He was really good. Mateta was good off the bench. Crystal Palace, man. 8 black men on the team, 3 white men. Listen, that's their freaking recipe. That's the recipe. That's Crystal Palace for you. You know what I'm saying? That is Crystal Palace for you. I don't know if you guys notice these things, but there's also been this thing going around about Chelsea and the guys with the dreadlocks and braids. There's like everybody in Chelsea got dreadlocks and braids. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Naya Bingi FC, Chelsea. So, guys, let's start, man. Crystal Palace, Roy Hodgson back at the club. And they look more stable. Right now, I think Crystal Palace wishes that Roy Hodgson could just reverse his age. Like he could drink a serum and start reverse aging and turn about 50 years old again because he's about 75, 76. And Roy is just doing his thing. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable, man, that Roy Hodgson just keeps freaking performing as a coach time and time again. Patrick Vieira was there. They were playing some attractive football, but the results were very inconsistent. But on the Roy Hodgson, you're going to get something stable, man. So give it up to Roy Hodgson. So what are you guys saying in the chat? Big up to Palomo, big up to BX Gunner in the house. Savage, you never walk alone. Big up to you. Big up everybody. Who else we got in here, man? Harrison Sakala, Teddy Nunde. Big up everybody in the house, man. Guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. So remember, we're going game by game. Palace 3, Wolves 2. I think Wolves have just been unlucky. They've been playing some decent football without any luck at all. And I think what they need is like a proven, goal scorer, and they don't have that. You know what I'm saying? They're dependent on Huang off the bench. You know what I mean? Fabio Silva is not a proven goal scorer. He went out on loan. He came back and he's still, misfiring up top. So maybe Huang is the man that, what's his name there? What's his name? O'Neill. What's his name again, man? The manager's name, Gary O'Neill. Yeah. He needs to play Huang up top alongside maybe, Cunha and give Fabio Silva a rest. And there's also big man Sasha Kaladzic. They need to get their act together because, they don't want to be down on points for way too long and play catch up later. You want to get as many points as early as possible in the season so you're not playing catch up. So you know who's picking up points? Crystal Palace. Let's give it up, Palace, man. Nice little team that they got there. Of course, is a prized possession. A lot of teams Eze. Even City was actually going in for Eze, but I don't think they went all in for him. But players like Eze don't have too much longer as at Crystal Palace when you really think about it. So I like the recruitment that they do, man. Bringing in guys like Jefferson Lerma, a Czech Ducore, he was linked to Liverpool. Solid players, man. Bringing in Guehi from Chelsea. So they just keep doing, really, really good business, and you got to come in Crystal Palace for that, indeed, man. But Wolves, as I said, they're not playing badly. They just need, a little bit of luck on their side. So who knows? Things might pick up for Wolves as the season progresses. What are you guys saying in the chat right about now? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. So let me see. Very lame Pichu. Big up to you, man. How are you? How are you? Charlie in the house, ONFC. Big up to Abdi Fatah, Ahmed, Wiafu, George, Kwaku. How are you, man? How are you? TT. Big up everybody in the house, man. Guys, don't forget to like the video. We're back with the live streams. I just want to start. I just want to get things started. And then we're going to get into when I'm in the basement, I'm going to schedule the live streams, and then I'll show up for them. And it's going to be, down in the basement where I'm more relaxed and everything and not in the car. Even though the car is fine, it is, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I just want to start doing these live streams again, man. So, look, big 3 points for Crystal Palace, as I said, in terms of the table. Let me check the table. Crystal Palace is seventh, 2 wins, 1 draw, and a loss, 7 points so far this season. Great start, if you ask me. As for Wolves, they do have 1 win and 3 losses. Not great. They were very unlucky against Man United at the start of the season, where they should have gotten a penalty and maybe gained a point. But still, it's a satisfactory start, albeit losing 3 games. Still got 3 points on the board. That's way better than Bournemouth, Sheffield, Everton, Burnley, and Luton Town. So, they just need to keep doing what they're doing, tweak a few things, and they be all right. They have a good manager as well at the helm. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna definitely keep things moving. And the next game that we're gonna talk about, guys, is Arsenal 3, Manchester United, Banter FC 1. This is unbelievable because this game, it was not the most exciting game in my opinion. I was watching this game and I was like, not really living up to the billing at all. It could be better. Man United didn't look good at all, and then they scored first. Arsenal, they looked better. They were moving the ball better. They were more of a threat, but they just didn't have a cutting edge to them. You know what I'm saying? And it was not until Man United score after Kai Havertz, I think, give away the ball. And what about, I have to talk. Yeah, now I say Kai Havertz. And before Rashford scored, Kai Havertz, man, what? Listen, I said this from the beginning. I probably said it on Twitter, not on the channel. When Arsenal was linked to Kai Havertz, I'm like, what are they doing? And listen, this is one of the reasons why Arsenal are not going to win the title. When you bring in players like Kai Havertz, who flopped big time at Chelsea, you bring in players like Jorginho, you know what I'm saying? When you sign these type of players, that's a clear indication that y'all don't know what y'all doing. You see what I'm saying? The girl RK, big up yourself, man. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? Appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? Like as Paloma is saying, Kai Havertz need to be in the Bundesliga and maybe Bundesliga 2. You know what I mean? To get his form back. Wi-Fi, man. So and the Wi-Fi service is pretty good. I don't know why it cut out. I really don't know why it cut out, man. Let me check the Wi-Fi and see something. I'm right in front of my house. I'm on the Wi-Fi, and this shit cut out. So disrespectful, man. So disrespectful. Guys, are we live? Are we live? Yeah, we good, we good, we good. Just a little technical difficulties there. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Still smash up the thumbs up button for the video though. Yeah, ever since I switched to Verizon, The service has been real sucky, I'm telling you, man. I thought Verizon was a lot better, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with Verizon, man. So embarrassing. I had T-Mobile. Everything was really, really good. I could stream anywhere. Only thing, the service at the airport was kind of shitty, and Verizon is better at the airport, but overall, Verizon is just crap. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, we got 6 more likes before we get to 50. I know it's kind of blurry and everything, but yeah, as long as you guys could hear me though. As long as you could hear me. So, guys, look, let's go back to Arsenal, Kai Havertz, because I put Kai Havertz's name in the title. I got to talk about him. When they signed Kai Havertz, maybe that's why my thing cut out. You know what I mean? I started talking about Havertz and the Wi-Fi just say, hey, what's going on here? It's not Havertz. You know what I mean? It's just start glitching. Big up Marcel, man. How are you? But Kai Havertz. Why did Arsenal sign Kai Havertz? Out of all the freaking players that were available to sign, you signed Kai Havertz? Like, why? I'm still trying to freaking wrap my mind around it. Think about it, guys. I'm trying to wrap my mind around how the hell did Arsenal figure that it's a good thing to sign Kai Havertz? There's so many other good players around the world. So, and I think, how much did they spend? About 60 million? Like, there's so many players you could have signed. They could have went in for Mitoma from Brighton. You know what I'm saying? Who else they could have went in for? Think about it. Maybe Brennan Johnson, that's Spurs bought. There's many signings that could have been much better, much, much better than freaking Kai Havertz. They could have gone over to Germany. You know what I'm saying? And pick up some of the I don't know, man. I'm not gonna get into who they should have signed, but it's listen, they should have never signed Kai Havertz. You see what I mean? There's so many names, so many freaking names that they could have went for, and they went for freaking Kai Havertz. They should have went for that guy Kolomuani. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if they had went in early enough before PSG and offered, a nice chunk, they could have gotten him. He would have been a freaking killer up top for Arsenal. And they went for Kai Havertz. You know what I mean? Kai Havertz. Chelsea bought Kai Havertz and freaking Timo Werner, and both flopped. Both of them flopped. Listen, not everybody's cut out for the league, man. Not everybody's cut out for the league. Kai Havertz is garbage. Let me put it that way. You're going to get a sitter right in front of the goal, gaping, empty goal. And not only did he miss, he missed the kick completely. You're a professional footballer and you're missing a kick. I could understand you missed the goal. You hit the ball, you missed the goal, you're missing a kick. I know that happens. I've seen Haaland missed his kick already. But Haaland scored 36 goals last season. Haaland already got 6 this season. It happens, but Kai Havertz, don't make it happen to you, man. That come on, that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I could go on all day about how trash this guy is. And Arsenal went and signed him. The big discussion right now is whether or not Arteta should persist with this player. Take him out the team, you damage his confidence. You already spent 60 million. You damage his confidence, and you already give up on the player. You could take him out the limelight, and you could say, hey, man, Kai Havertz, just chill a while. You're going to come off the bench. You're going to get your confidence back. You're going to get the form back. But who knows if Kai Havertz is going to respond to something like that? He might say, okay, he might shake his head during a meeting, and then it's something total different. He might lose his confidence, and that might be it for the player. You see what I'm saying? Or it could work. You could take him out, you could play him off the bench, and he could come good. You know what I'm saying? You could play him in the cup matches. You could play him in the Champions League off the bench, or against, you could just bring him off the bench and play him in the cup matches, the FA Cup and the League Cup, until he get his confidence back. And then once he's in form and he start playing well, like the Kai Havertz at Bayer Leverkusen, Kai Havertz has not played. Listen, Kai Havertz has not played well for years. And I still can't understand how we as a team, Manchester City, allowed this dude to score in a Champions League final against us. Don't understand it, man. Don't understand it. We should have had 2 Champions League titles right now, and we got 1 because of who? Kai Havertz. Come on, man. Whatever. Listen, if Mikel Arteta persists with Kai Havertz, every day is not going to be like this Manchester United game where they get lucky and the Garnacho goal got chalked off. Well, Arsenal, Man United did get lucky when Kai Havertz himself went down too easily. Penalty was chalked off. But I'm telling you, that Odegaard goal, okay, the Rashford goal was really good. Arsenal, just like against Fulham when Fulham got him behind really easy. Rashford got him behind easy and beat Ramsdale. But Odegaard with the response, oh my God. Let me say this right now. And I don't know if you guys heard it anywhere else. I have a feeling that Manchester City are going to sign this dude, Odegaard, either next year or 2025. Mark my words. Is either he's going to City or he's going back to, I don't think he should go back to Real Madrid, but he's not staying at Arsenal forever. Remember I told you that. I have a feeling, and Arsenal fans might say, "Oh, why would?" I have a feeling that both Saka and Odegaard are leaving Arsenal. They're not winning the title. They might get embarrassed in the Champions League too. I'm just saying. I know some people might be like, "You're hating on Arsenal, and you're this, you're that, whatever." But listen, man, United were not at full strength, and that is why Arsenal won that game. United were not at full strength. United didn't have any defenders, and maybe Ten Hag is to be blamed for taking off Lindelof when he did and bringing on Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire and them guys. You know what I mean? Maybe he could have did something differently. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something else could have been done. Maybe he could have pushed to a back 3, go more attacking. Maybe something else could have been done, and the right thing was not done. Because when you have Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans on the field at the same time, no disrespect to Johnny Evans, but he's way past his best. But when you have these guys scrambling back, you saw Harry Maguire scrambling back when Arsenal was on the break. When you have these guys scrambling back, things like that must happen. Things like that must happen. You know what I mean? And I thought the game was going to end 1-1. It didn't. Casemiro, all these guys look winded. You know what I mean? Rasmus Hillman came on. He didn't look too bad. But United still got a lot of things to work on. A lot. You see what I'm saying? A lot. And this is why they can't win the title. We already seen early signs. I wanted Arsenal to drop points, but United lost. I'm still happy. Any way it goes, I'm still happy. Listen, man, I'm competitive out here. You got to give Arsenal a lot of credit, though. I can't talk negatively about Arsenal all the time, especially if they're winning, even though they were top of the table from August to when? April? August to March, April or whatever, and still didn't win the title. I still have to give them a lot of credit. They look better than United. They look better than Spurs. They look better than Liverpool, better than Chelsea. And the only team that's stopping Arsenal from winning the title is City. The only team. I think, they're not going to win the title. I don't think Arsenal are going to win the title, but they're going to say what's up. I think they're still going to say what's up, but they're not going to win the title. Because the business and the way Man City conduct themselves is just elite. You see what I'm saying? Think about it, guys. It's just elite. You look at the signings. You look at the way City replaced players. You look at the squad depth. You look at the decisions made by the manager. You look at a lot of factors. That is why City's doing the four-peat. The only team that may really get close, I must say, Liverpool. Arsenal are going to be in there. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Arsenal are going to be in there, but they're not winning it. Just because of the inexperience, the poor decisions that Arteta makes sometimes, the lack of, temperament at times, and just Arsenal. Liverpool, they have started very, very well. And I think if they continue with that form, they could be a big threat to City this season. What do you guys think? Am I on point or am I talking crap? Let me know. Don't be afraid. Let me know, man. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Big up to Owen LFC. Big up to you. FBC 7 games. Who else we got in here, man? Alan Passad. Big up to you. Rustin Cole. Big up Thunder Check as well. Tonic in the house. Elijah Lawson. A lot of familiar names, man. Happy Binali. Big up everybody. Abel. After work. Big up to you. Big up everybody in the house, man. Guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. 200 likes for the stream. Look, how long we've been streaming for? 27 minutes. Don't want to be here forever. So, let's United. I think Ten Hag, he's a good manager. And I wanted him at Man City at one point. But now I'm glad that he went to United and he would never manage at City. You see what I mean? I'm glad because I think some of the decisions were kind of poor in terms of the substitutes. I mean, I know some of them were forced by injury, but I think, he could have done a lot better. I think some better decisions could have been made. You know what I mean? You had Reguilon on the bench. I think maybe Reguilon could have actually been brought on as a left back. You see what I mean? Even though he's not the best defensively, but you could have brought Reguilon in a situation where you have players going down through injury. I don't care if it sends the wrong message to Maguire. And all right, guys, my bad. Just get into the swing of things when it comes to streaming, experimenting with a few things. You know what I mean? Knowing the do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? So, the last time I streamed, it didn't cut off because I wasn't on the Wi-Fi. And I think it's because I'm on the Wi-Fi right now. That's why it's doing this. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Next time I won't go on the Wi-Fi. But look, I think maybe Reguilon could have come in at left back. You could have pushed Wan-Bissaka at centre back, or you play 3 at the back. You see what I mean? You play 3 at the back. You Lindelof on. You play Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, and Dalot at the back. Why are you bringing Maguire? I think bringing on Maguire and freaking Johnny Evans was Man United's Achilles heel. That's what I think. I think that was Man United's Achilles heel. But guys, do apologize for the technical difficulties in terms of the freaking in terms of the Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second. Let me get off the Wi-Fi. That Wi-Fi, I think, is what keep knocking me off, man. The Wi-Fi kept knocking me off. So because I'm in front of the house, so it's not steady. You know what I mean? So I'm off the Wi-Fi. And look, I'm glad Man United lost the game. I'm happy. I'm definitely happy about that. But I'm just saying, I think they could have done a lot better. I think they could have done a lot better than that. I think they could have made a lot better decisions. But they're going through some issues right now. And maybe some of those issues are going to be ironed out during the international break where players are going to have a little bit of time to actually recover from their injuries. But I don't mind Man United going through some trouble right now. Really don't mind. So, guys, let's talk about the last game, man. Let's talk about the final game. Liverpool, Aston Villa. It was not the most exciting game, I have to say. But look. Before we do move on, Arsenal do have injury problems of their own as well, and they were able to adjust. Partey and of course, Urian Timber, he was out. So they do have some injuries to deal with. But in terms of the standings, Arsenal, they're fifth, only on the goal difference. 4 games, they haven't lost yet, and United are 11th. 2 losses already and 2 wins. So not a great start by United. Poor start, if you ask me. So let's talk about the final game. Let's talk about Liverpool defeating Aston Villa in what was a walk in the park, if you ask me. 3-0. Clean sheet for Liverpool this season. I think that's the first clean sheet this season, right? If I'm not mistaken. Szoboszlai in the 3rd minute with a thunderbolt from a corner. Matt Cash own goal with Dog. This good back. It's not the Wi-Fi, so just a little trial and error. Okay, it's not the Wi-Fi. It's not the. Is it the? I don't know what it is. I don't. It reminds me of Ryan's internet service back when Ryan and I used to do the streams, and he used to get bumped off a lot, and I used to laugh at him. And now look, it's me. But let's go again. Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 0. Walk in the park, as I said. Szoboszlai with the brilliant goal from the corner. Matt Cash, who scored a few goals recently. I think he scored 3 goals recently for Villa. And now he scored an own goal. And Mo Salah in the 55th minute. It was a walk in the park. Diego Carlos got injured again. Unai Emery brought on Leon Bailey, who looked kind of nervous throughout the game. He got Aston Villa were all over the place. They're really inconsistent right now. When they're good, they're really, really good. They make you. What, not Wi-Fi. What is going on with my YouTube software today, guys? I haven't streamed on YouTube with the YouTube software in a very long time. I really haven't. I usually use StreamYard. I think next time I do a stream like this, I'm gonna use StreamYard. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use StreamYard because this YouTube software embarrassing me out here. You know what I'm saying? It really, really embarrassing me. We got a good turnout for the live stream. We got people coming out in their numbers, and then I'm getting freaking bumped off. You know what I'm saying? What is going on here? What is going on? Talk to me, guys. Are you hearing me? Is everything good? Oh my God, man. Jesus Lord. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the effort still, man. You know what I mean? It's been a choppy one. But we're live. You know, we're here. We're here. So yeah, as I said, for Liverpool, it wasn't the most challenging game of games. It was very easy, especially scoring early in the game. It could have ended 5-6-0. Darwin Nunez seems like he's back to default. But with Darwin Nunez in the 11, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a lot of opportunities. He's going to run into spaces. He's going to put himself in a very good position most of the time, and you're going to get opportunities. Even though he don't put them away, he's going to be there to make it happen. You see what I mean? That's the beauty about having Darwin Nunez in the team. Trier. I'm not saying he's going to bang him in all the time, but he's going to make things happen. And that is what he did at Benfica, even though I think he was a bit more clinical at Benfica. But for Liverpool, he's going to make things happen. And that's why Klopp has to play him and not put Gakpo or Jota ahead of him in the team when he's fit. So that is just my opinion there in terms of the Darwin Nunez selection. Play him once he's available. But overall, as I said, not a challenging game. Nothing to really, go on about. It was a walk in the park. Walk in the park for Liverpool. And you need games like that. You need games where you're not, trying to catch your breath. You're not winning games, last gas winners like against Newcastle, coming from behind. You need games like that. You need games. You need practice matches like that. If you understand what I'm saying. So Liverpool pretty much on course. I think the players are gelling nicely. 4 games in, Alexis McAllister, I think he's more of a metronome in the midfield. He's there, but you're not really you don't really feel his presence that much, but he's there, and that's what you need. Szoboszlai, I think he's more prominent on the ball. Could see he's trying hard. He's a runner. Scored a goal, his first for Liverpool. Curtis Jones, I think, had a solid game, but he could up the ante a little bit more because he's been around and he's watched a lot of players come in and just let past him. So I think Curtis Jones need to, up his game a little bit more. But I think Liverpool, all in all, they're all right, man. You know what I mean? Mo Salah getting into the act with goals and assists. Luis Diaz looked good. You got Alisson, even with Van Dijk absent, Liverpool still walked the game with Gomez and Matip having a solid game. Robertson. You see what happens? And let me say this. You see what happens when Trent Alexander-Arnold isn't in the defense? Trent Alexander-Arnold didn't play defense for the whole game. Trent Alexander-Arnold played as a midfielder. You see what I mean? And, well, as a floating midfielder. And it was much better. It was a much better defensive performance by Liverpool because you don't have Trent back there being out of position and just being slow, running back to catch attackers, catch wingers, and making poor decisions, ball watching and all that. So I think that should be, how Jurgen Klopp should use Trent Alexander-Arnold, not as a defender. And another thing, why is everybody copying Pep Guardiola? Who did Pep Guardiola copy, though? We first got to ask that. Who did Pep Guardiola copy with playing 3 at the back and using his left backs and right backs as midfielders and allowing the defensive midfielder to drop back as a defender? Man, that is genius. Pep moved away from a 4-3-3, the conventional 4-3-3 that Pep was playing, Klopp was playing, a few more managers used to deploy, and Pep would say, "Hey, man, they started to figure me out a little bit. I'm not winning the Champions League anymore. What is going on? I need to try something new." Now, Klopp is trying it, Arteta is trying it. What is going on? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to copy Pep Guardiola. Coach's desk, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, Mincy. How are you, man? How are you? It's been a while. You know what I mean? But yeah, everybody's copying Pep Guardiola. But it's working. So why not? See what I mean? If something's working for somebody else, you try it for yourself. It might work for you. And that is exactly what we were seeing here with Liverpool. So I think that should be the way forward. Liverpool, do not have to play Trent as a, well, you put him on the team sheet as a right back, but he's not really playing as a right back, if you understand what I'm saying. You see what I mean? Pretty much. So big up to Tagos man in the house. Big up to Sebastian as well. So yeah, appreciate everybody who's in here, man. Guys, I definitely have to get back in the basement where I'm on what you call it? I'm on wired connection. So we're not gonna have any lagging whatsoever. Unless there's like a million people feeding off the internet, and that's not the case. So I definitely gotta be. I was thinking about it, but I didn't. Next time though. Definitely next time I'll be down in the basement doing my doing the live stream because this thing is lagging a little bit too much, man. It's a bit too laggy. Guys, if it's too laggy, you could bring it down to maybe like 280p or something like that. If you're trying to watch it in 1080p or 720p. So yeah, but it's not the best in terms of the connection at all. So I do apologize for that though. So guys, not much more to really talk about, to be honest. And I don't want to keep streaming with this silly ass connection that I have right now. Now I know I can't stream it my phone. Now I know that. Can't stream it the phone. Because the Wi-Fi is shitty when I'm outside. My phone service connection is worse than if I'm in the freaking Caribbean or something. No disrespect to my Caribbean people. Probably got better freaking cell phone service than me right now down in St. Vincent. But yeah, just wanted to come and talk to you guys about this. Maybe I should have made a video and get it wrapped up, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Definitely won't be doing this with the phone in the future, guys. It's lagging all over the place. it's too it's way too laggy, man. It's way too laggy. But I just wanted to stop by and check in with you guys and talk about the game pretty much. You know what I mean? Yeah, guys, I gotta do better than this. But trial and error. I'm seeing that the phone doesn't work. It looks good when I'm streaming, but on the other end, it doesn't look good, man. It don't look good at all. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, guys. And look at my picture, man. It's such a nice freaking thumbnail picture that I took there looking all handsome, you know what I mean? And only to have a freaking patchy freaking stream. But guys, congrats to Liverpool, congrats to Arsenal, Crystal Palace for winning their games. I did the other matches on Saturday, so you could go back and check that live stream out. I think that one was a little bit better. I was in the back of the house and I wasn't on the Wi-Fi. And now I'm in the front of the house. I was like, okay, Wi-Fi, I think it's gonna be a lot better. Nope, nope, crap, crap. So in terms of the table, Liverpool are third, unbeaten this season, one draw, three wins, and Aston Villa a 10th, two losses and two wins, 6 points for the season. We go into the international break, man. Guys, I want to talk some transfers and stuff like that. I don't really know if I'm going to touch international football too much. Maybe react to some score lines and stuff like that because I'm really rusty right now in terms of the international football. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely go live again. But next time in the basement and not on my cell phone. So, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in to yet another one. Appreciate it. Big up to AD. Big up to AD in the house. Big up everybody who tuned in. Gotta hit the road right now. Got some things to do, but I just wanted to make sure I check in with you guys before I do that. So, guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Don't forget to like the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you're watching a replay. I know the stream probably laggy and shitty, but nevertheless, it's the effort that counts. So thanks, and until my next one, peace out. Rich, score hot.